Well, welcome back to the channel. I got another boot review for you, and this is the Ariat Hybrid Ranchwork. Now, I said Ranchwork, not Hybrid Rancher. It's different. Let's check them out. Let's get right to it. As usual, you know how this goes. The Ariat unboxing experience is the same as usual. It's not a bad experience, but it's the same. So let's get into it. Here we are. We have the Ariat Hybrid Ranchwork. And I'm laughing because it's hard to say Hybrid Ranchwork fast. These are different. And that's why I got these, because they're absolutely different. I love the look of this leather, the way it looks, the way it feels, the way it creases. You'll see it in the close-ups and the beauty shots, but if you just look at it, I know I've talked about how some come pre-distressed. This, yes, but no, it's different. It's like the leather has this texture to it, which, I mean, if I'm looking at it, I'm almost like it's like veins when you got veins popping out when you're flexing or whatever. It's just this texture that's kind of popping out in different cross patterns, and I like it. The leather is smooth as usual. The leather smell that is so intoxicating. It's funny because, I mean, you could see a little bit of the I don't want to say scuffing, because it's not scuffing, but as they get roughed up and they rub together in the box, even though they have the little plastic bags and then they have like a cardboard that goes in between them protecting them, they still hit. But all it needs is just a quick dab of some leather conditioner once you put them in your closet or whatever. So yeah, I picked these up because I wanted to try these out and just give my opinion on them. Of course, these are Ariats, so I have to get me a 13 double E. And so that's exactly what these are, 13 double E. That's my size when it comes to an Ariat. I could do a double E in all boots, but the fit is not the same in all brands. I'll tell you that. I could buy a 14, I could buy a 13D in any of the other brands, and it fit fine on my first fit. Some will fit a little snug here, and I just got to break them in, or I'll use shoe trees. When it comes to Ariats, and I'm talking about a 13D, it's hard to get on, and it's just extremely uncomfortable. So it's too tight. It's not snug, it's too tight. So make sure I get a 13 double E, or probably maybe even a 14 if that's the case. So all that being said, I really like the look of this boot from the outside. When it comes to the shaft, I'm always kind of indifferent. Like, obviously I don't want a crazy looking shaft, but sometimes it doesn't matter. Like in other words, like a brown on brown shaft like this, it's kind of this brown on brown shaft is actually not that bad. If you've seen some of the other boots, shafts can get some weird colors, so I can't be mad about a brown on brown shaft. This guy is a little more premium than some of my other Ariats, because it is leather down this shaft, which is nice, and it's like a nice leather too. It's got Ariat embroidered right there, not embroidered, embossed. Now let's get a feel for what is the materials on the inside. Once again, I don't think this is a leather interior. Now the shaft is leather all the way down. It's leather. You have a leather counter here. But that's where the leather ends. This portion of the upper on the inside is not leather. It's actually like a cotton material maybe. So not leather there. Of course, Ariat's good old insoles. Now, if you've seen any of my Amazon reviews for boots, cheap boots, you'll notice that I always take these out and I test them, because you don't get that kind of a smack with the cheap, lightweight boot. You hear that there's a little thud there. There's weight. You can tell it's got weight to it. And then when I reviewed the Ariat Circuit Patriot, that one had a nice good thud to it. Boom. It was a heavy one, just full of foam. And that was, I think, my most comfortable. I'm getting tongue twisted here. I'm actually excited to try this one on because I know they sell this one on Amazon and on their website, because I'll often get other boots and I'm like, I want to try different insoles and see what they feel like. And I know Ariat is renowned for their comfort, so I've not seen this one yet. I've seen the all-day comfort ones. Energy Max I've not tried yet. So that will be exciting to try and see what it feels like, and I'll let you know what that feels like when we get to the on-foot portion. Now, this is what I really want to talk about because it's different. And this is a different one for me. I love the leather. I love the look of the leather all the way up and down this guy. But what's different about it is this sole, right? This almost looks like a regular work boot sole, in the sense of like, this is straight up work boot. It's even got the treads and everything on the sides here. And then the heel. I don't know how I missed this, but I did miss it. Like, I didn't see it at all. But I look at the back of this heel, I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, I was genuinely surprised. Obviously, when I get them in, I open the box and take a look real quick, and just try to save the rest for the video. But I got to take a look. And this was the first thing I noticed, and I was like, what have I done? So I mean, I might take them back. I don't know. But what I do know is, as I started touching it, I'm like, wait, what is that? It is a soft foam, like a shoe foam. Now, I don't know, I've heard somebody, the guy that was here, a buddy of mine, was telling me about, hey, that's not really good for a work boot, because that foam amongst hard materials, I don't know. He was saying something about it was bad. I'm like, but the foam in my Skechers are great. I have very sensitive feet when it comes to me standing up all day and working, because my job is sitting and gaining weight in front of a computer. But there are days where I go out into the field and we're shooting video. I'm a video producer, and I work in video production, and so I'm on my feet all day long. I'm wearing Skechers. I'm not wearing boots, y'all. I wear boots for like when I go to church, when I'm going out in town. But for work, that's not it. I'm wearing Skechers. I want to be comfortable because I got work to do. But this has that foam, that squishy, soft foam. And then I'm seeing here, oh yeah, shock shield, right? So that's going to be, that'll be worth trying out and seeing. Because if it's really, really comfortable and it just changes the whole boot wearing game, then it's welcome, even though it looks kind of funny. But overall, like, right, if you're not looking at the heel very much, these are some dang good looking boots. I will say that. These are some dang good looking boots. So I really am excited to see what these guys look like on feet with my jeans. All right, we are with the on-foot portion. I gotta say, these are some really good looking boots. I really like the color. Now, to test that little theory we were talking about with that spongy heel portion where it's got that funky look to it, just take a look at it. I can't say that I feel anything different from any of the other shoes. And you can kind of see me over here bouncing a little bit, but I'm just trying to feel. Now the insole is comfortable. I can feel the added support that the insole has, but I'm like, if I'm feeling it on the heel portion itself, I should feel myself kind of sinking down, which not so much. But regardless, I mean, it's an Ariat. Ariats are known for their comfortability because of their composite soles, their rubber soles, their composite heels, and whatnot. And so yeah, again, I really like this boot. So in doing this, I've tried on a couple of Ariats before in my reviews, and they've gone on pretty tight. And this is my second pair that I've ordered in my size. And so I'll add this caveat to any of you who are trying to buy cowboy boots for the first or second time. You're not super familiar. When it comes to Ariats, you want to buy true to size. So if you have a wide foot, order a wide. And on Amazon, they'll have it as wide. If you order it anywhere else, what you'll order is your size, and then the letter would be double E. That's a wide. And you're going to want to order that because the stigma is that cowboy boots are uncomfortable. And the truth is they're actually not uncomfortable. They may look uncomfortable. They're actually not uncomfortable at all. They're quite comfortable, especially Ariats, because of the technology that they've put into their boots. All right, and that's it for these Ariat hybrid Ranchwork boots. Stay tuned to the channel because I always got more, and I'll see you on the next one.